I'd like to call the Pasadena City Council meeting to order, April the 5th, 2016. If we will all stand, please. Lou Ann Nolan, Recreation Director, will give us the invocation. Bruce Lehman will lead us in the pledges.
Mayor, Council, and Madam Secretary and others, please join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, we ask for your blessings on the mayor and members of this council and all city employees that carry out the business that makes Pasadena great. Guide all of us every day in a spirit of cooperation, kindness, unity, and respect. Help us to remember that even the smallest act of kindness can bring sunshine into another person's life and can change the world into a brighter place for a moment and maybe even a lifetime. With special blessings of protection, Lord, watch over our police, firefighters, and first responders. And in a world with much chaos, we are especially grateful, Lord, for the freedom that we are so blessed to enjoy, and ask for blessings for our military, past and present, who protect it, our friends, and especially our families. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Please join me in the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay. Councilmember Lehman.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the council meeting this morning. Welcome new employees and our service award recipients. Thank you for your service. And I've got a few little announcements to make. There'll be low-cost pet vaccinations and animal adoption event this Sunday from 10 to 3 at Burt Crenshaw Park. The police department is doing free VIN etching on your vehicles at the Community Service Office at 4106 Fairmont. And this is a definite deterrent to auto theft. So if you'd like to have your VIN number etched on your window, go by and see our Community Services Division. And also the city is partnering with Pasadena Refining for Hazardous Waste and Recycling Fair. It'll be Wednesday, April 20th from 9 to noon at the PRSI facility, which is located at 111 Red Bluff. This is a free event, and there'll also be free documents ready. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmembers Sammy Casados.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this morning. It's great to see so many people out here and concerned about the city. That's great. I have some announcement to make. We had a barbecue fundraiser for the Deepwater Neighborhood Association this last, I guess the 27th, I believe it was, of last month. I'd like to let everybody know they raised a little over $1,000 for the neighborhood, and that is outstanding. These guys are busting their tails. They're working hard, and we got a great group of people out there. I'd like to thank the city for supporting us, and we'll just keep up the good work. This is all going back to the neighborhood guys. It's going for signs I want to put up, beautify the neighborhoods, and just bring some good old things back to the neighborhood. So with that, I'll pass.
Councilmember Wheeler.
Thank you, Mayor. Want to let everyone know that this Friday at 6 o'clock, the American Legion, Post 521 on Preston, is going to be hosting an award ceremony. This ceremony is for first responders and public servants in the area. It's for crossing guards, firemen, people that work at the constable's office, the city of Pasadena, and it really just recognizing some of the members of these organizations that have kind of gone above and beyond the call of duty. There's going to be a dinner at 6 o'clock. You can buy a plate. It's always really good food for $8, and the ceremony starts at 7. So if you're available, please come out and show your support for all these people that kind of make the world go around on a day-to-day basis that don't always get the recognition. So again, American Legion starting at 6 o'clock. Thank you.
Good cause and good organization. Councilmember Bass.
Good morning. I'm just glad everybody could make it out this great spring morning. They say if you're a proponent of climate change, that in July this is going to be our weather. So if you believe that, wait for it. So it might be nice and 70 degrees. I wanted to give a great shout out for our camera folks out here. It's our community Pasadena channel led by Richard Scott, our community relations director. Mr. Eric Sweet and Keith Thompson. They work on a special project that I was kind of involved in, stuck with it, and they do a fantastic job. With that, I pass.
And they show you a whole lot?
I did.
Councilmember Wagner.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for your service for the city, fellas. I really appreciate that. And all the employees. Thank you. Saturday morning, my wife and I was out at the Trash and Bash, I think it was called, at Holly Bay Park, picking up garbage. And we were down by the bayou picking up all the garbage, and I looked over to my left, and down by the water, by all this trash, was this lady right here by herself. And I commend you for being down there and doing what you did. We picked up a lot of trash, so my reminders to everybody who jogs the trails is please don't litter those trails. The bag I had was so heavy I almost couldn't carry it back to where I needed to carry it to. So please take care of our trails. And with that, I pass.
Thank you. Councilmember Pavanaut.
Thank you. Of course, he was out there picking up, too.
Yeah.
We are honoring 5 police officers today and 1 police civilian who have been with the city for 30 years. Council also, we get a list of who's getting a raise, and recently we got a list of step raises for 10 officers who all started March 4th of 1996, which was 20 years ago. Both of these classes have had an exceptionally large number of people stay with the city for their whole career. Thank you very much for your commitment to the city. The It's Time Texas Community Challenge has ended. The last 2 weeks, Garland got ahead of us, and they really piled it on the last couple of days. Now, the officials are still reviewing the information that's been entered. They'll have something official out in a couple of days, but I expect we'll still be number 2 in our category. However, other years we didn't do very much. We really did a lot this year, and I'm proud of the city for how much people got on and really worked for this. Next year, we just need to start a little bit earlier and win it. The waiting list for housing vouchers will open at 10 a.m. on Monday, April 18th, and it will be open through Wednesday, April 20th. There is a preference for veterans with an honorable discharge and for those who live and work in Pasadena. The details for this were in the Pasadena Citizen, Sunday, April 3rd. The applications will be online only. And if you don't have computer access, you can go to the library for that. Next week is National Volunteer Week. Thank you to everyone who works to make this city a community.
Councilmember Morrison.
Yeah, just a quick thank you for all those receiving their service awards, and several are police officers to that 25 to 30 years. Just appreciate all y'all's service. And also, we had a police officer last week, retired, Lieutenant Gary LaHoo, and I've been here 37 years. So I appreciate all those officers that stay here. And heard Councilmember Casadas talk about the Deepwater Neighborhood Organization. Congratulations on that. The barbecue was good, and I think he said he had about 300 at your Easter egg hunt.
That's right.
And what you're doing in that community and others out here that are getting that going, just thank y'all. I mean, it's a breath of fresh air to see things, happen in that area. And Keller Middle School, I can't wait to hear from you, and I love the new shirts. They look great.
Councilman Yubara.
Welcome to new employees, and also congratulations to all those receiving the service awards, and welcome to Keller Middle School. That'll pass.
As has already been said, that our Pasadena housing program will be open up and accepting applications on Monday, April 18th, beginning at 10 a.m. and ending Wednesday the 20th at 11:59, right at noon. So if you're interested in that, be sure and contact our Pasadena housing program. Okay, Council. Gets us down to citizens wishing to address Council. Edna Pierce. The famous Edna Pierce.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
There's a lot of people here today. No, more than normal.
I heard you were coming.
Oh, is that? Oh. Well, how many knows Edna Pierce? Not very many, do you? What do I do?
Anything she wants.
I didn't mean for that answer. I'm the museum lady. Remember me? And you know what? That's a neat place. If none of you's been there, you've missed a lot. There's been a lot of work put in there, and we've really got it fixed up really pretty. And we're having this big celebration coming up the 7th of May. And one of the reasons I want to look at each one of these councilmen in the eye and make them promise their comment. Some of you have never been. Never been. Isn't that a shame? That's a shame that the city has a museum that a lot of people don't know anything about. We have 4 houses that are all completed inside now. The museum, we had it in a small house, and through my mayor, moved the building for me, and I've made it into the new museum. Listen, I've had a lot of help doing all this. I didn't do all this by myself. Okay, here we go. I'm going to leave you out of this. But I do love you. Okay, look me in the eye and tell me who.
Why do I get picked on first? I've been there the last 2 years. I'm getting Lahoma on to you now, so I'm going to do.
I don't think Lahoma. I can handle it. And you know what? This nice lady has already told me she would come and help me. So I want to see all y'all's faces out there.
Well,
The city needs to know about it.
You got to tell me you'll still be there, because I've come at like 1:30 to 2 when you're open till 3, and the last people are packing up.
I'm in trouble.
You just want your barbecue,
Now, I'm looking you straight in the eye and waiting. I'm expecting you to be there.
And who else is coming with me?
That Jenna.
That's why she ain't seen me there. She's not there all the time. Mayor?
Okay there, Mr. Bass.
And I went last year, and we had the worst storm in the world. You remember that?
I'm sorry.
You remember that?
We're going to do it this year. The Lord, I've already prayed to the Lord. We're not going to have no storm.
We're good.
And the mayor, wait, I didn't give you the right one.
You better give him, you give me the mayor's card.
Put that in your
No.
car, pocket, see? And the mayor, you put this in your pocket so you can remember. Now, I know you like me, you know, you forget a lot.
Oh, that's you, isn't it?
And you know something? You are my councilman, and you
Good
tell
deal.
me
I will be there.
I'm ashamed of it.
Oh, come on.
But you get a chance to redeem yourself.
I'll redeem myself.
You better redeem it. And this, you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
me.
No, I was there when you weren't there.
Yeah, all right.
I don't believe that.
I'll just pick you. Yes, ma'am.
She was in the restroom.
This is going to be lots of fun. We're dedicating a new building. And the mayor has to talk. I hadn't bothered to tell him, but he has to talk.
Now, you know I've been there.
Yes, sir. You're one of my faithful friends.
Thank you.
I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it too. And I'll expect you. I know you'll be there.
I'll be there.
But this one, I don't have any expectations for you. Right? You run around my building.
He can walk there.
And I have to stop you to speak to you.
I'm running.
Yes, sir. And I want to see every one of you there now. This is important. This is our heritage. And if we don't know about it, we can't learn anything, can we? So this has been a hard job for a lot of us, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And Edna, let me thank you for all your hours and hours and hours of help out there, and you've really kept this thing going. And the citizens of Pasadena, and I think this council really appreciates you for that. And thank you very much. Mr. Mickey, you got a card to give out?
Actually, I do, I won't. Now that you'll ask. That is a tough act to follow. Thank you, Miss Edna, and I will be there at the Scroll Down Memory Lane. So, excellent, excellent. Good morning, Honorable Mayor and the great city of Pasadena Council and Madam Secretary. Madison Job will host again once the Miss Pasadena Senior Pageant and is hosted by the City of Pasadena Parks and Recreation Department, the Madison Job Senior Center, and is sponsored by Signet Health Spring. The winning Miss Pasadena Senior 2016 will be honored with the title of Wearing the Crown, a special design necklace by Franks & Son valued at $2,000, and also receive a cash prize of $500. This is my upteen time doing the Miss Pasadena Senior Pageant. It is a very fun event. It is going to be really exceptional this year. We have a lot of entertainment and interaction with the audience, and this is going to be at the Pasadena Convention Center on April the 28th at 7 p.m. And the address of the Pasadena Convention Center is 7902 Fairmont Parkway. And here are the tickets, and these tickets are provided by the Signet Health Springs. And all you have to do is contact Madison Job Senior Center at 713-477-0175, or come by at 1700 East Thomas. And there's also a lot of other activities going on. There's always the pool room, the exercise room, the computer room, the dining room. We always have lunch and the movie once a month. There's always lots of things going on, and just come by to pick up a brochure. And all you have to do is see me after the meeting, or just call at the center to receive your tickets.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Oh, that's right. Here.
I brought the crown.
Yes.
I'm not wearing that.
Stop that right now.
I sometimes resist the urge to just put it on
Yes.
each day.
Yes, and one of
But
our
I too expect all of y'all to be there that night on the 28th.
and it is an exceptional year. We have 14 contestants, and one of those lucky 14 will be going home with the crown and the sash.
We have some wonderful entertainment, some singers that you'll appreciate, some other surprises. So
Good, good. Thank you.
Can I keep this?
Sure, yeah. Or give it back to Richard one. Richard, Keller Middle School.
Mayor Isabel and City Council members, we are wearing these shirts because April is Autism Awareness Month. We are hoping by bringing awareness to autism, we might make a difference in the lives of people that have autism.
On the morning of April 30th, Keller students will attempt to do what has never been done before. We will attempt to capture the middle school trophy for Gifted Jog for the 8th year in a row. The streets surrounding Veterans Memorial Stadium will be full of 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders students running the course. Wish us luck.
As this year comes to an end, we would like to recognize the Pasadena City Council. Thank you for allowing students from Keller to come and learn from you for the past 8 years. You have made all of us feel welcome and encouraged us to make a difference in our community. We'll see you next year. Rangers lead the way.
All right.
Barbara Sitzman. It's a hard act to follow.
Very hard to follow. I thought Eric had it tough. But I'm having it tough too. But I do love your shirts. They're beautiful. Congratulations to y'all, and we are so proud of you students and Keller School so much. And Miss Edna, I will be there. I will have a booth. I will have volunteers there. I will be there. And yes, I'm Barbara Sitzman, the volunteer manager with the City of Pasadena. Good morning, everyone. It's always nice to be here. And I want to thank each and every one of you, service recipients, hard workers, dedicated employees. We thank you so much. You set the bar high for us, and especially for those that came late in life to the city. But thank you so much for your service and dedication, and we're very proud and thankful for you. I have a couple of things to talk about. First, I'd like to say that there is a week of National Volunteer Week, like Ms. Pat said, which is next week from the 10th through the 16th. But in my opinion, you can't just narrow it down to a week. We like to celebrate the whole month. So we think of April as National Volunteer Month. So we would like the volunteer Pasadena team, the City of Pasadena, we would like to thank all of our volunteers very much for all that you do each and every day in our city. We are so blessed, and we thank you so much. We had a great trash bash this past Saturday, and I would just like to thank the Galveston Bay Foundation, especially Emily Ford and Haley Carter, who helped get that going and worked with a loose lock from our Environmental Services Department. Everyone did such a great job, and we are so blessed and so thankful to be able to have that. And I would like to personally thank Councilwoman Pat Van Hout and Councilman Jeff Wagner and his lovely wife, Jenny, for coming out and joining us that day. And it was a beautiful day, just a beautiful day, Carrie. I'm telling you. And Miss Edna, that's the kind of day we're going to have on May the 7th, right? We're putting in for it early. And the next thing I'd like to, for y'all to know about, and sometimes the news gets out, sometimes it's slow at getting out, but I wanted to let you know that today's the day you can go to the Pasadena Convention Center from 4 to 6 and visit our volunteer expo. This is our third expo. We partner with Shell Federal Credit Union, and they are wonderful partners with the city and with Volunteer Pasadena. It is people helping people, and it's an opportunity to find out all of the different volunteer opportunities within the city, with the different nonprofit organizations. It's really a wonderful expo. This year we're having a free photo booth. We're getting more interacting going, Eric. We're going to be doing some interacting too. I was listening. And we have door prizes at each booth, and we have 38 booths, 38 vendors. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that you can come out. And even if you can't stay the full 2 hours, just come out and support us, find out what's going on, and learn about all of these 38 organizations that will be there. We have, starting with the Pasadena Strawberry Festival, LaPorte Police Department, Pasadena Habitat for Humanity, Thrivent Financial, and there's a whole list. And the very last one, if you've not seen the little Red Door Theater Company and their little groups that put on those little plays, they do a great job. Anyway, we hope that you're able to come out, even for just a little bit. We thank you very much, and we are blessed, and thank you again, volunteers.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you.
Randy.
Well, Lynette said that she wanted to talk about the,
Oh, she wants to talk about that?
yes, she didn't get it in the last time.
She didn't get it in the last time.
She didn't get it in her.
Come on up.
I just wanted to talk about something serious this time. I didn't get a chance to later when I put the crown on. I got too excited about that. I wanted to talk about our rides program, the City of Pasadena Transportation Rides Program. Right now we don't have a waiting list. It's a program that we share using CDBG funds, HUD money, Community Development Block Grant Program. We also are partners with Harris County, who match that money. And what it is, it provides non-emergency transportation services to qualified, which are extremely low to moderate income seniors or people with disabilities of any age who reside in Pasadena and who are not able to drive themselves. They don't own a vehicle, or they're medically or physically unable to drive. We've got room right now to add people who qualify. So I urge you to talk to family, friends who might qualify, sometimes people are very hesitant to ask for help because a lot of us have been raised to do our own, provide, work hard, but sometimes people really do need help. One of our seniors contracted cancer, and it was stage 4. I went over to him and said, "Hey, how are you doing? How are the chemo treatments coming along?" He said, "Luann, I'm not going to them." I said, "Why?" He said, "I don't have transportation to get to the chemo appointments." And I said, "Come, let's talk to Jesus. Jesus is our rides coordinator." I said, "Let's see if you qualify." And he did qualify, and he did get those treatments. So it's a very important program. If you know someone and can hold their hand or say, give us a call, we will treat them with the utmost respect. Jesus is bilingual, so if people who don't speak English well, no problem. People who do speak English well, no problem. But it's a very, very good program, and we need to use it because it is available in there. And if we don't use it, then we don't get that money next year. So give us a call at Madison Joe. We'd be happy to help and encourage those who are pretty proud but that need the help, because sometimes they need help just to get groceries. Okay, so that's all.
Thank you. Thank you. Randy.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. It's my pleasure to announce the service awards for this month. We have 9 recipients. Not all of them could make it today, so I want to make sure I talk about the ones that did make it, and then we'll go to the ones that are here. So first off is Juan Sosa, 25 years, wastewater rehabilitation. James Baldwin, 25 years, water distribution. John Doc Dumbrow, 30 years, police department. John Bordelon, I don't think John showed up now. John Bordelon, 30 years police operations, and Michael Huffman, 30 years in police. Those are folks that could not make it. We'll make sure that they get their awards. And for those that are here, service award for 30 years in the library, Rosalinda Cruz. Rosalinda, if you could come up there. We're kind of do it as a group. Just a little bit. Thank you. Next, 30 years in the police department, Tony Ragsdale. Next is also Police Department, Eddie Wilkerson, 30 years. And last but not least, 30 years in the Police Department, Robert Guerrero. Those are our service award winners. Thank you all for coming. And thank you all for thank you all.
That amounts to our employees and police operations, 260 years of service to the citizens of Pasadena. 260 years. Holy cow. So congratulate them all. Okay, gets down to the minutes of March 15th.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Bass. Minutes to be approved. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Progress payments.
Motion.
13A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I.
Second.
And who made that motion? Lehman. And second by? Wheeler. Thank you. Thank you. The progress payments be approved. Is there any discussion?
Mayor.
Councilmember.
I just want to turn my mic on. I just want to take the time to thank D&W Contractors. They've been working on Harris, actually on Finfrog from Harris all the way down to Thomas. I'm sorry, from Southmore all the way to Thomas. The first phase was from Thomas to Harris. They've done a great job. The second phase is from Harris to Southmore. It's almost a $3 million project. In the past, you usually get a lot of complaints from the contractors. D&W has done a great job. I think in the last 6 months or so they've been working out there. I don't think I've received but just one complaint, so I do want to thank D&W for the good work, and the street is looking good. With that, I pass my.
And you're welcome. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Financial Resolution 2707.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Lehman. Finance Resolution 2707 be approved. Is there any discussion?
Mayor,
Councilmember.
I'd like to abstain from anything in regards to Bass and Meineke.
Correct. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Personnel changes 15A and D.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Morrison. That finance personnel changes be approved. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Mayor's report gets us to final reading on the consent agenda. Oh, and
Forgot it.
Sorry. I'll do it.
didn't recognize that look on your face.
That dumbfounded look that I have. All right, thank you. For new employees for this month, excuse me. Ramez Flores Demetrio, Parks Worker 1. Stand up, thank you. He and his family immigrated from Mexico, and but he's proud to say that he is a graduate of Galveston College after coming over from Mexico.
Wow.
Prior to working for the city, he worked for Bob's Air Conditioning and Heating as a helper. Thank you. Next is Sarah Lopez Ayala, Deputy Clerk 1, Municipal Court, graduate of Lebanon High School. That's in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Prior to working for the city, she was an administrative assistant for the County of Lebanon in the Public Defender's Office, and originally from Puerto Rico. Came over when you were 9 years old? 9 years old. So, okay. Isaiah, sorry, I was going to get that. Prieto, I got that one right, I think. He goes by Ice. He says it's easier to call him Ice than his name. So, graduate of Waltrip High School and HISD. Prior to working for the city, he worked for Silverstone Events as an event captain and waiter. That's a catering company. And he's been living in Pasadena for about the last year and a half. Thank you. And also, you're attending U of H downtown. Yes, sir. I forgot about that. Thank you. And Juan Sanchez, Sanitary Worker 1, graduate of Cesar Chavez High School. He came to the city as a temporary worker through MRS. Did a great job. Now he's going to be working for the city. He is originally from Brownsville, Texas. Jesse Torres Jr., Street Cleaner 2, Clean Streets, graduate of Pasadena High School. I told him I wouldn't hold it against him. He is a retiring employee for the city. He actually worked from 2006 to 2009, 2011 to 2014, and now he's come back. He said basically third time's a charm. He's going to stay here. He was working for American Railcar Industries as a helper and later as a repairman. That's our new employees.
Thank you. Well, as I say normally, welcome aboard, and maybe it won't be too long. You'll be getting your 30-year pin also. But again, welcome aboard. Okay, council, let's get down to final readings. You may read 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49 on the consent agenda.
Okay. Ordinance 2016-44, contract with Civil Concepts Inc. for survey services for Shaw Street 12-inch waterline project, appropriating $10,700. Ordinance 2016-45, amend ordinance number 2016-10, which approved the sale of approximately 5.080 acres of vacant land to change the name from Ralph Boffman, FLP, to Fastwater, LLC. Ordinance 2016-46, upgrade from SunGuard Public Sector of SunGuard Finance Plus and Community Plus software to current version, and appropriating $55,360. Ordinance 2016-47, amend lease approved by ordinance 2014-137 of certain property at 1001 Shaw Avenue, Pasadena, Texas. Ordinance 2016-48, authorizing observation of the San Jacinto holiday by the city of Pasadena for the 2016 calendar year only on Friday, April 22nd, 2016. Ordinance 2016-49, contract with Project Surveillance Inc. for construction inspection services related to various city projects, CIP W029 and WW027, and appropriating $226,032.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember.
Second.
Jeff Wagner,
Yes, sir.
and second by
Go.
Councilman Wheeler, I think. That ordinance is 2016-44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, pass on second and final reading. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to first reading, Madam Secretary.
Ordinance 2016-50, amend the Code of Ordinances at Chapter 17, Article 6, by adding new Division 4, pawnbrokers.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Casados.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Morrison. That ordinance 2016-50 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-51, Extend the annual contract with Ash Britt, Inc. for emergency debris collection and removal services.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wheeler, that ordinance 2016-51 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-52, purchase of two 2016 International 7400 garbage bag trucks from the Southwest International Trucks at $386,302.
Motion by Councilmember Lehman.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wheeler, that ordinance 2016-52 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-53, extend the annual contract with Star Corporation, DBA, the Pasadena Citizen, for newspaper advertisement services.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Casados.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Van Hout, that ordinance 2016-53 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-54, franchise to HSC Pipeline Partnership, LLC, for 6-inch petroleum products pipeline.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Casados, that ordinance 2016-54 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-55, contract with John A. Walker Roofing Company, Inc. for removal and replacement of roofs at Power Gym and Vince Bayou, WWTP, $400,340.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wagner, that ordinance 2016-55 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-56, contract with Geotech Engineering, Inc. for geotechnical services for channel improvements along B113-00000, $32,779.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Morrison.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wheeler, that ordinance 2016-56 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion?
Mayor,
Councilmember.
just clarification for people, because you can't tell from the number where this is. This is the ditch running along Crenshaw from Beltway 8 over to Anthony.
That's right. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries. We'll defer item H, Madam Secretary. Gets down to item I.
Ordinance 2016-57, approving sale of lots 6 and 7 Shaver Edition, Pasadena, Texas, to Sanjay Desai and Shafali Kothari for the amount of $44,000.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wheeler.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Lehman, that ordinance 2016-57 pass on first reading only. And again, congratulations on the pronunciation of the names. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Ordinance 2016-58, renewal of property and windstorm insurance coverage for a 2-year term.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Casados, that ordinance 2016-58 pass on first reading only. Is there any discussion?
Mayor.
Councilmember.
As I understand, this is going to be quite a savings, thanks to our human director's negotiation. I think he's been left, but it's going to be about $50,000 a year. It's going to save the city quite a bit of money.
It's a 2-year contract, so that's good. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries. Gets down to resolution, Madam Secretary.
Okay. Resolution 2016-30, approving the City of Pasadena's investment policy.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Casados.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Van Hout. The resolution 2016-30 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Or Resolution 2016-31, adopt a list of qualified brokers that are authorized to engage in investment transactions with the city.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wagner, was it?
Yes, sir.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Bass, that resolution 2016-31 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor? Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-32, donations to dog and cat food, paper towels, and various dog and cat toys for Fairmont Junior High 6th grade students. Class of Science teacher, Miss Megan Simpson, for care of animals housed at the animal shelter.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wagner, second by Councilmember Van Hout, that our resolution 2016-32 be adopted as it was read. And is there any discussion? This is for the donation for the animal shelter again, which we greatly appreciate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-33, donations from various businesses and individuals totaling $4,590.14 for care of animals housed at the animal shelter.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Rivera, I believe. Lehman.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Wheeler, that Resolution 2016-33 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion?
Mayor.
Councilmember.
I'd like to thank the donors on both of these resolutions. Our animal shelter is always appreciative of donations and newspaper, dog food, and once again, I'd just like to thank these donors for helping our animal shelter. Thank you.
Exactly right. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-34, donation of Mardi Gras decorations valued at $200 from the Dignity Memorial for the Multipurpose Center.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Wagner.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Van Hout, that Resolution 2016-34 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-35, donation of rental of plants valued at $800 from the Bay Area Design and Landscape for the Share Our Vision sponsorship luncheon.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Bass, second by Councilmember
Darrell and
Darrell?
Jeff.
All right, by Darrell and Wagner. That Resolution 2016-35, is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution 2016-36, donation of 100 Century backpacks valued at $560 from ABC Dental, Pasadena, for the Easter egg extravaganza event.
Motion.
Motion by Councilmember Van Hout, second by Councilmember Casados, that Resolution 2016-36 be adopted as it was read. Is there any discussion?
Mayor,
Councilmember.
I'm just so glad we have ABC Dental here in our Pasadena area. They're great business to have, and they're always stepping up to the board. Appreciate it.
You're exactly right. Dr. Jabari over there at ABC Dental is doing a great job. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. We stand adjourned.